In this example, we're given 2 points and asked to find the equation for the line that passes through those 2 points. All right, so we have the slope-intercept form of a line, right? Y equals mx plus b. So if we know the slope and the y-intercept, that's easy, right? We now have the point-slope formula for a line. So this is a good thing to use if you're given a point and a slope. But now we're given 2 points. So what do we do now? Well, anytime you're given 2 points, you can find the slope of the line, right? That's the rate of change over that interval. And so we know that if it's a line, it has a constant rate of change. It has a constant slope. And so the first thing we can do is just find the slope of the line, right? We can just take the change in y, so 3 minus 1, over the change in x, which is 5 minus a minus 1, which becomes a plus 1. So we're going to get, what is that? 2 over 6, which is 1/3. So our slope is 1/3. Now we have a slope and we have 2 points. All right, so we can choose either point now and use the point slope formula. So I'm just going to choose the first one, right? I'm going to take y minus the y value of, I'm going to use this point here. I could use either one and I should get the same answer. But I'm just going to go ahead and use -1 comma 1. So the y value is 1 and the slope is 1/3. Now don't forget the parentheses, and then x minus the x value of this fixed point. All right, so this is going to be minus a minus 1, so it becomes plus 1. All right, now that is in point slope form, but it's nicer actually to have it in slope intercept form. So I'm going to rearrange this. I'm going to distribute this 1/3. All right, and then I'm going to add 1 to both sides. So when I add 1 to both sides, that just gets y on this side, and this becomes 1/3 plus, 1/3 x, right? And then plus 1/3, and then of course I have this plus 1. So I'm going to rewrite that. I'm going to combine the two constant terms, so I'll end up with y equals 1/3 x, and then 1/3 plus 1 is 1/3 plus 3/3. 1 is 3/3, so this becomes 4/3. And there you go. There's our equation in slope-intercept form. So now we know that the y-intercept is at 4/3. The slope-intercept form is nice because it's easy to graph, right? You could easily graph this function if you can plot the y-intercept, and then from that point use the slope to find other points. So the slope-intercept form is nice. All right, I will meet you in the next video.